So, a mukbang. Mukbang is this...
I already looked it up.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Wow.
It looks gross.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Describe it on mic, though.
A mukbang is where people like pay other people to watch them eat an exorbitant amount of food.
Right.
And
that does sound like fetish.
It is fetish.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Come back, Flex.
It's not really pornographic, but it's...
It can be, right?
I guess if you want, I guess. I don't know. But...
So scroll down a little bit. Because there's like...
But...
This is like... That's the track list that makes a little more sense to me.
But they have like this... There's this one girl that was like really famous for it, and she would get Raising Cane's and like get like a cup of the Raising Cane sauce and like drink the shit.
I like the Raising Cane sauce. I don't think I could drink it by itself.
Yeah, it's pretty out there. But yeah, no, I like watching this one girl that does like super eating, because she does like challenges like around the country and stuff like that. But she says she normally eats like really healthy, so like she stays in shape, but then she like trains for super eating. I don't know. It's weird.
And I
just
enjoy watching these things?
No, I just think it's weird. So it's like
you enjoy the weirdness.
Yeah, okay. I enjoy the weirdness. It's like,
right.
why do you do this? But then she's like, I get a cool T-shirt, and then the meal's free, and it's like, well, you get a free meal.
Hey, did you see this weird shit? Why are you showing me your browser history? Oh, it's weird, right?
Yeah, that's weird. No,
yes, but do you like it? No, it's just weird.
Well, like the one that I just came on, I hadn't seen it yet, and she was eating.
Hey, check out this necrophilia. It's weird, right? But why are you watching it?
Well, it's like
I don't know. It's weird.
It's kind of like a train wreck. You can't look away, you know.
I remember once when I was like, I don't know, 18 or 19. Some friends of mine and I found this website where there's videos of people crying while they're eating, and we were like, "What is this?" And we were just watching it and laughing. Then we realized, like, halfway through their entire catalog, while we were sitting there and laughing, it's like, this is probably porn to someone, isn't it?
Tears while eating.
Yeah.
Probably. That's yeah.
Somebody's jerking it to it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I love watching people cry while eat. There's a fetish for anything. I mean, like, people like fucking just pictures of feet. So, I mean, come on now.
You could have stopped it. People like fucking.
Well, yeah, people like fucking. I mean,
fucking
there's
whatever.
porn, you know?
Yeah.
If there's a hole in it, it's just weird. Weird, man. So weird.
Interesting.
Here's my Travolta impersonation. It's so weird. It's like so weird, you know? Mr. Carter. So weird. That's my Travolta.
God's sake. Oh, God.
Oh, boo.
Oh, blimey.
Blimey. It's so weird. So there you go. My bad impersonation of John Travolta.
Okay. I'm sure it's not the last impression we'll hear tonight.
You want to
Sitting on a park bench.
And there's his impersonation of Jethro Tull.
Yes.
That's my flute noise.
I don't know. I was like I said. I was listening to Jethro Tull, Aqualung, not Aqualung, Aqualung, to get prepared for this episode.
Well,
and
may I say that you will not be prepared at all.
I probably won't be, but man, just like I do love how the flute like integrates with the songs so well in that album.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a great album.
My favorite song on that album is "Wind Up."
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good album. It's just and I finally got it on vinyl, so I found it finally.
Nice.
Who do you think is a better metal band, Jethro Tull or Metallica?
The flute is a heavy metal instrument.
That's what he said.
That was so funny.
Welcome to Side 1, Side B. My name is Dave.
And I'm Steve.
And I'm 12-inch Sean.
And we have a guest today.
6-inch Dan.
That's respectable. That's normal.
Yeah. My name's Dan.
And
I have brought the album today.
And what have you brought for us?
I have brought a Jethro Tull, a passion play from 1973.
Sitting on a park bench.
Wrong album.
I know.
And I think that's about the 12th time that Dave has done that.
Oh, so
Just like Doctor Who.
Ooh, hey! The TARDIS.
Dave sometimes gets stuck on vocal stems.
it's like a vocal tick, almost.
So Dan, you are a big fan of Jethro Tull.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Tony Iommi was in Jethro Tull for about 4 minutes.
So this would be after Thick as a Brick?
Yes.
Okay.
The year after.
Okay.
What year did it come out?
He
70.
said 73.
73.
73.
Yeah.
When did Aqualung come out?
71.
71. So this is like 2 albums after it, or did they get another one in there, like some bands in the 70s did on a lot of cocaine?
Thick as a Brick was 72.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same lineup as Aqualung?
Yes.
Is it their classic lineup then?
Yep, that's the classic.
Wow. So
Where does it? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, that's a good lineup then.
Mm-hmm.
Where does it fall within their catalog? Is it a controversial choice? Is it a?
It is a very controversial choice. The critics did not like it when it came out, and the band famously hates it.
Do they play any songs from it still?
No,
Wow.
I don't think so.
Did this kill the classic lineup?
No, they went on for about 7 more years.
Do you like this album?
I do. I did not like it at first. It's a very hard listen.
Are you sure you wanted to bring it this season and not next?
Yes,
Okay.
I wanted to torture you guys with something for once.
Well, next season
Here
we're
we
doing
are.
bad albums, but you say this one's not bad. The band just hates it and critics hated it.
Yeah, Ian hates it. He thinks it's bottom rung Toll. So does the guitarist Martin Barr. So
What do
He
fans?
hates everything.
Yeah. What do fans think about this? Has this been one that's been reappraised over the years, or do people still generally hate it?
many fans call this their favorite.
Oh. So it's been reappraised over the years.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they were just, but it's so funny when artists are like, I hate, like they hate their favorite. It's kind of like the artists that hate their favorites, their biggest song, like
Right.
like Nirvana started to hate "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
Wouldn't you hate it eventually though if you had to?
Yeah,
like, if it
Don
was
McLean
yeah.
famously said, "I'm not going to do American Pie at my shows anymore," and everybody was like,
Well, we're not coming to your shows anymore.
"That's the only song we want to hear."
Yeah, the 10-minute version.
I could get the frustration.
Yeah.
I totally could. I've been playing the same songs with my band for like 15 years, my old guy cover band, and I'm sick to death of all of them, including Locomotive Breath.
Yeah. I mean, you could. Yeah, it would get tiring playing the same. Like, well, especially when it was like the only song people wanted to hear. I think.
Exactly.
But then it's like people, like the bands that got tired of their famous song like really early is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Because Nirvana wasn't very far into their career when they got tired of "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
Oh, really?
Didn't they start playing More Than a Feeling instead of it at
Yeah,
shows?
they would start
The
playing
Boston version?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then
It's similar riffage wise, and so they would.
they would joke
More
around.
than a fee.
Well, no, they would do it like really off key. They'd be like, "More than a feeling."
What the hell?
Just, and then they would go into "Smells Like Teen Spirit." Like,
That's crazy.
yeah, they would just fucking around.
I see. Okay.
And then like fucking with the crowd, because the crowd was like anticipating like
Right.
"Smells Like Teen Spirit," and then they would
And then they go into
they
that.
would start playing and like Chris Novoselic would like start singing More Than a Feeling, and he's not really a singer, and
okay.
so he's like really badly sung. And then Kurt Cobain would like start playing "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
Interesting.
Bow now, bow now, down, now.
And then, but I remember like Radiohead hated playing "Creep."
They still hate playing Creep.
Yeah.
I would too. Shit.
I'm not a big Radiohead fan, but I heard about they're like, well, we really hate playing Creep. I didn't even know the song anymore. That's my Radiohead impersonation.
You sound like Ringo Starr.
Yeah, aren't they from? Aren't all English people from Liverpool?
Yes.
Yeah.
Including Johnny Rotten.
They just
God save the
sprout
Queen,
from the
we mean
pool.
it, man.
Who made it, man? God save the Queen.
There's a black comedian who talks about the effect that Creep has on white people when it starts being played at like a bar or something or at a concert.
What?
Man, I tell you, these people, they just lose their fucking minds. Creep comes out and they're just like it's worship.
I'm a creep.
It's the only song that really stands out off their first album, too, though. Like, they got more consistent with writing songs after that with the very next album. But, like, I can't name any other songs off that first album, and I own it and have listened to it multiple times.
Oh, you've listened to it more than me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was into Radiohead for a while.
I'm not a huge. I don't know. I could never get into them. I tried and failed.
Well,
But
today
that's
we're not
okay.
talking about Radiohead
We're talking about another British band.
by the name of Jethro Tull. So let's
And
talk
they're
about
like,
the
I don't
artwork.
really like Creation today.
Jesus fucking Christ. You sound like you were having a stroke.
The look on your face was.
You need
pretty
to do
good.
a supercut at the end of like the season of all of his bad accents.
More than a feeling.
All right, let's talk about the artwork.
Isn't Boston from England too?
No, they're from Boston. Oh, from Boston.
Oh, oi! We're from Boston, eh?
But the band America
Crikey!
is from America.
Yeah.
Isn't the band Asia from America?
The band Asia is from America.
The brand Toto is from America too.
The band Europe, I think, is.
I think they're European.
But what country? That's a continent.
Oi! We're British.
So,
Oi!
so when I'm on my way to the bathroom, I'm American. When I'm leaving the bathroom, I'm American. But when I'm in the bathroom, wait, I fucked that up.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I don't know. What
European anyway. Yeah.
What's a good plate with nothing on it? Oh shit, I fucked up. All right, let's talk about the artwork for A Passion Play. Who wants to take a look at the artwork?
Not Dan, because he knows the album. It has to be.
Ooh, that's small.
It's also up on the TV.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a ballerina on the floor, and it looks like a theater.
Yeah, an amphitheater.
Yeah, like
Shakespearean almost.
a Shakespearean theater. Theater.
Theater.
Yeah.
The fuck is with this interlude's name? Anyway.
And then at the top it says Jethro Tull, A Passion Play. And she looks like she's kind of dead.
Is this
Is that like what's that movie? Is it Black Swan?
Yeah.
Black Swan?
Yeah, it looks a little
that's what
bit
it
like
reminds me
that,
of.
yeah.
Only that movie came out a different decade.
Yes.
A more recent one. So
I can't tell. Does she have like blood running down her lips?
Yes.
Okay.
Is this album about Jesus?
Uh,
That's what A
per
Passion
se.
Play is.
But then on the back of the sleeve, it has a pretty pink background with a ballerina actually doing a pirouette.
A pirouette. Hey, you
Pirouette.
pronounced that right?
Yeah.
You did better than I would, Sean.
And she looks happy and alive and gay.
gay in the traditional sense.
Gay in the traditional sense, not in the...
She could be gay. You can't. You don't know.
Yeah, well, she could be.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Sean.
That's true. And then the middle has comedy and tragedy mask in pink as well.
Like Pepto-Bismol pink.
Yeah, and then I think it's got... Looks like it's got like a biography of the band members.
It's all fake.
It's all fake biography.
Yeah, they love doing that fake stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna read it because it's a lot.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Jethro?
My favorite Jethro.
Yeah. They're the Jethro Tulls.
Oh my god. Well, I have been heavily inspired by Ian himself, just in flute playing, songwriting, composition, guitar playing, so I guess he'd probably be. But Martin Barr, the guitarist, was not only an amazing guitarist, but also one of the nicest guys. Plus, he loves trains, so I think Martin's my favorite.
I just saw an interview from Ian where he tried to act like it's Martin Barr's fart. Martin Barr's fart.
Martin Barr's fart.
Martin Barr's fault that he is no longer in the band, and I think that's bullshit.
Yeah, he farted and Ian kicked him out. Yeah,
Ian would do that.
I read the other day that Martin wanted to quit back in 1980 because a bunch of the other band members quit. That was the end of the classic lineup, and Ian pretty much convinced him to stay, even though he didn't want to.
But I mean, I'm talking in like since he reunited Jethro Tull, he tried to act like it's Martin Barr's idea to not be there, and I don't think that's true. Because I've seen interviews from Martin where he seems kind of baffled that he went on without him. But
yeah,
I don't know. Ian's kind of a weird guy. In Tony Iommi's autobiography, he talked about when he was in Jethro Tull for a few weeks, and like they'd like break for lunch, and like Tony just went and sat with Ian, and I guess Ian like didn't talk to him at all, and like the other band members had to like extract him and be like, "Oh no, you sit with us." Ian just sits on his own. I guess Ian's probably just a major introvert, but
I wouldn't be surprised if he was autistic.
Oh, almost certainly.
Yeah.
Wait, is he the one that likes trains?
No,
no,
Martin.
the guitar player.
He may very well be too. I don't know.
I think
Just because he likes trains doesn't mean he's autistic.
I know that is the stereotype.
I do remember meeting him at the Civic Auditorium show back in '96, and he was just walking along, and there's a little guy walking back to this hotel, and we saw the bass player, and we're like, hey man, how's it going? Walking next to some little guy, I didn't even recognize the guy, and he turns around, and it's Martin. I'm like, oh my god, you're Martin Barr, and you're like 5'2". What the hell? He was just the nicest guy, though. Really cool.
It is weird when you like meet people like that you've seen like on stage or whatever.
Yeah, they're just tiny.
And like, cause
Mellencamp. Mellencamp's like 5'4" or something.
Yeah, I mean, he's not like incredibly short, but I realized I was taller than like Frank Black, because like Frank Black's like 5'7" or something like that, and I'm like, oh, hey, I'm taller than you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's a lot of tiny people.
Yeah.
Prince is like 5'2". Was.
Well, yeah. He was real short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes the two creative forces of a band both being autistic leads to Depeche Mode, and they stay together for decades.
Or you
I'm gonna
get
take your word
like
for that.
Talking Heads where...
Well, David Byrne was the autistic one, and then Tina Weymouth decided to bully him, even though he was hard to work with. But it's hard to take her side after you hear about how much she bullied him.
Yeah, she said some pretty mean things about him.
Well, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about any of that.
Oh, yeah.
She was a bass player, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great bass player.
She
Kind of ableist. Yeah.
She was bullying him. That's fucked up.
He was kind of a control freak, but the way she responded wasn't good.
So before we talk about the lineup on this album, I just want to talk about this CD has a very interesting case to it. Like, I can tell it's kind of like a special CD because it's got like original master recording on the top, and it's like, oh, it's 24 Garrett gold plated.
Garrick.
And it says it's a Ultra Disc 2, whatever that means. But like, you open the case and the disc pops up.
It's MoFi.
It tilts up at like a 10-degree angle. It's
yeah,
very
so you
strange.
can like easily take it out.
Steve, it's MoFi.
What is that?
MoA Fidelity. They're like
Is that like Mo Money?
No. It's they do like high quality remasters.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't know that either.
Yeah, they're like if you look at there's records like I have a couple of MoFis that are Mobile Fidelity remasters.
Does it have the cool case?
Well, I don't have any CDs. I have records that are MoFis.
Oh,
Mo Fidelity.
Mobile Fidelities.
problems.
they didn't make a cool case for the record.
Well,
Lazy.
they're like usually like high end ones, but
Your hair is
all my B
everywhere.
all the B-52 albums I got are MoFis.
Oh, nice.
And they're remastered from analog tapes.
MoFi is Samuel L. Jackson's favorite format.
Yeah. And so
Screaming Mo Fidelities.
yeah. So Mobile Fidelity, yeah,
Mo
that's what it is.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
MoFi.
MoFi.
Motherfucker.
All right, so Jethro Tull on this album is Ian Anderson on lead vocals, flute, acoustic guitar, and saxophone. Martin Barr on electric guitar. John Evan on backing vocals, piano, organ, and synthesizer. Jeffrey Hammond, bass guitar, spoken word. It's funny that Hammond isn't the keyboard player.
Yeah.
Barrymore
Seems like a missed
Barlow
opportunity.
Right.
on drums, percussion, timpani, glockenspiel, and mariamba.
Marimba.
Marimba.
Mariamba.
Okay, we'll call it Mariamba from now.
We should get a marimba for the studio, honestly.
No,
No,
we should get
it's
a
a
Mariamba.
A mariamba.
It's a fucking Mariamba now.
I've always wanted one.
I've always wanted a Mariamba too. Now
Yeah.
I know what it's called.
Like mariamba, glockenspiel, xylophone would be fun to incorporate into the album.
Sitting.
Looks like it was produced by Ian Anderson, and then Terry Ellis has
at the controls.
an executive producer, which I'm sure just means he threw money at it.
Yeah, how do you executive produce an album?
By fucking produce
He was
giving
the
it
guy from Chrysalis Records.
Oh,
their main,
okay.
their main, I don't know, go-to guy at Chrysalis, which pretty much wouldn't exist as a record company without Toll.
Looks like Ian made them all play it and write it in one block very quickly, so that sounds irritating.
Yeah, he was kind of a slave driver.
Huh. So it was like played basically live.
No, not really. It was still spliced together, but it was recorded very quickly, and sometimes they'd stay late in the night.
Oh, okay.
There was
Okay.
a famous story of when they were recording "Thick as a Brick," and they were pretty much 2-3 in the morning, and really struggling to move on. And Ian goes, "Right, we're all gonna go out and go for a run."
Oh, fucking
Martin
hell.
was like, "What?
How much cocaine were they on?
None. They didn't do any drugs.
None.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
No,
that's
never."
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Which makes this album even more impressive.
Looks like this album has a plot
Yes,
and is a
it does.
concept album.
Yes, it is.
We've done
Well-
a lot of those lately.
Well, it's funny because everyone accused. I was reading about Aqualung. Everyone accused them of doing a concept album with Aqualung, and
Which pissed him off.
which pissed him off. And he said it's not a concept album. It's not a concept album. And then they did "Thick as a Brick," which confused the fuck out of everybody. He's like, and when he went in there fully like, we're doing a fucking concept album.
Right.
They want to see a Jethro Tull concept album. We're gonna give them a concept album.
That sounds like a motivation for a messy album, actually. Yeah.
But it was a send up. It was
Yeah.
a spoof, as he said. He's gonna let's do the mother of all concept albums.
I do think Aqualung is a concept album, and the concept is sitting on a park bench.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Anywho,
Strap yourselves in, guys.
I'm really annoying Dan today for some reason.
is it because you worked all day?
Probably.
Yeah.
He's like, I worked all day. I need to annoy someone.
I have to be the manager sometimes, and so when I'm not the manager anymore, I get I get a little swirly.
I'm just gonna move this knife away from Dan here.
Yeah.
We're not going to play dodge knife tonight, I guess.
Yeah.
Do that knife trick from Aliens that Bishop does.
What if we did a Jethro Tull Macintosh Plus mashup? Dan would hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
I would too. Okay, so I'm curious. It says there's an original version and then there's a second version.
Is this the second version or the original? Is this the
Technically, this is the second version, but nothing really changed. It's just
Right.
the track listing.
So it's not like the George Lucas special edition Step on
No.
Jabba the Hutt's Tail version of
Okay.
this album.
No.
Well,
I just-
look up on the screen. I think this is the track list for side 1, right?
Yeah, that is side 1. It ends in the middle of the story of the hare who lost his spectacles.
Now we're faking it today because we got a CD. Because Dan didn't want to try to track this down on vinyl.
It turns out it's incredibly rare on vinyl.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Is it really?
Well,
Probably out of print. Yeah.
and I really wanted to have this specific version because I really like the mastering of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
What do we have on the first side, Dan?
Well, we have basically a collection of songs that were jiggered together afterwards to be all continuous, just like Thick as a Brick was. Their thinking, I think, was, well, Thick as a Brick was really successful. People really liked that, so let's do that again, except let's make it even more dense and more unlistenable.
Most of these are pretty short, though.
Yeah.
I will say I bought Thick as a Brick on CD, like 20 years ago. And I remember I popped it in the CD to like rip it and put it on my iPod, and I was very confused. It was only 2 tracks.
Yeah.
Like I thought something was wrong with my CD.
They're jerking me around. I got 2 tracks on this thing. What the hell?
Like Husker Du's first live album.
Yeah.
Husker Du, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, if you look at the other, like if you look at the original release, it's like all broken up into like suites and acts and interludes and all that stuff. It looks like this version just simplifies it into this first quote unquote side is 9 songs, and we got Life Beats, Prelude, The Silver Chord, Reassuring Tune, Memory Bank, Best Friends, Critique Oblique, Forest Number 1, and The Story of the Hare Who Lost His Spectacles.
That is certainly a name.
I wouldn't say that's a Pete title, but it is a Pete-sized title.
It's a Pete side. As if Pete was a prog rock guy title.
Kind of reminds
And he very
me,
much is not.
No, yeah.
Kind of reminds me of the Star Trek episode, "For the world is hollow and I have touched the sky."
Yeah. I have no mouth and I must scream. I heard there was a silver chord that Ian played and it pleased the Lord.
And you don't like music, do you?
We should do a Leonard Cohen album at some point.
I don't really know a Leonard Cohen album.
We'll get around to it.
We'll just do Leonard Cohen greatest hits. Like Best of Bread.
You almost have, like, he has a lot of great albums, but, like, his career is so long, you almost have to start with the greatest hits.
So yeah, let's get on to the first side.
All right.
I'm excited for this because I've only listened to Safe as Milk. Or wait, no, that's not Jethro Tull. What the fuck?
What? What's
No,
that?
what's the one before Aqualung?
Thick as a Brick.
No,
Oh,
no,
before Aqualung. Benefit.
no, that's not it.
Stand Up.
Stand Up.
That's the
it.
one before Benefit.
That's the first one with the original guitarist, right?
The first one with the original guitarist?
Yeah, there was one before Martin Barr.
Oh, okay. Okay, now I understand what you're saying.
No.
It was the original guitarist, then it was
No.
Tony Iommi for 4 seconds, and then it was Martin Barr.
I think Martin Barr came on for Stand Up. This was the very first.
Okay,
one.
yeah. Stand Up actually has one Tony Iommi riff on it. Fun
Yeah,
fact.
I've only
Does he
listened
play
to.
it, or is it just one they wrote?
Yeah, I've only listened to.
He wrote it and he just let him have it.
I've only listened to Stand Up and Aqualung, so
Okay.
I'm looking forward to this.
I've listened to Aqualung, Thick as a Brick, Catfish Rising.
Is that about catfishing people?
No.
That
And
term was.
I think wasn't
way
Catfish
later.
Rising the one that took the the Emmy or whatever from Metallica?
No, Grammy, and that was
Grammy.
Crest of a Knave. Came out in '87.
Crest of a Knave is such a British album
Yeah.
title.
Well,
Jethro Tull has always been known as very bawdy, very low-brow, low-born common folk. They always try to associate themselves with that kind of thing.
we're very British, you know.
I also have on vinyl. What is it? Too Young to Die.
Too old to rock and roll, too young to die.
That's it. Yeah. Which I don't remember liking.
We're
that
too
much.
old to rock and roll and too young to
Oh, there's
die.
some absolute gems on that album, but yeah, every album is different.
Well, that's good because you know he's not like just trying to redo himself over and over again.
Right. Yep. Everything. And if between 68 and 80, they came out with one album a year, so 12 albums during that time.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking crazy.
We all know.
Tremendous output.
We all know who would win a Grammy, but who would win in a fist fight? Ian Anderson or James Hetfield?
Oh, James Hetfield was destroyed. Ian doesn't like shaking hands in America because apparently we shake his hand too hard.
Is that his flute playing hand?
Well,
Oh, I'm looking at a picture of him from. I'm looking at a picture of him from a year ago on Wikipedia, and he looks like Gene Wolfe.
Let me see. Oh yeah, he does. He totally looks like Gene Wolfe.
Gene Wolfe is my favorite science fiction author, and he looks like the Pringles guy because he probably is.
oh, gotcha.
There's
Interesting.
because the Pringle he was working in like factories and stuff. Like his day job was a factory
okay.
worker, and well, now he was like a engineer. So like his routine was he would write books at like 4 a.m. and then go to work work all day.
Wow.
And then come home and sleep and stuff, and then
Wow.
Spend time with his wife and kids.
Yeah. And then get up at 4 a.m. Right.
Oh man.
But like one of the things he designed as an engineer is a can to put chips in, and so the theory is that he is the face on the Pringles can because he designed it.
That's funny.
Fun fact. All right, let's listen to this album.
And he looks like Ian Anderson, or he looked like it. Like Gene Wolfe died a couple years ago, but yeah, several years ago. Now that I think about it,
2018.
yeah, it was before COVID.
Yeah.
Echo.
We'll get some feedback.
There we go.
Okay.
We got feedback.
And we're back
All right.
from side one of A Passion Play.
I enjoyed it. I really understand why it pissed people off, though.
Yeah, the entire time I was listening to it, I'm just imagining somebody that had Aqualung listening to this, and like they get through the third song and they're just sitting there like, I'm so fucking pissed that I dropped the equivalent of $20 on this fucking album. Like,
Boy, I dropped $4 on this. However much that is.
Dave even made the point, like, I wonder how many people just ended side one and never flipped it over. That said, I thought it was fucking great.
I could tell it was making fun of prog rock, though.
Yep.
This wasn't.
It was really, it was taking the piss out of prog rock, but what's funny is it sounded like so much like prog metal that I've heard. Just like the whole like complicated riffing and starting and stopping and just the precision playing that they do. Like they're really tight on this album. Like the playing is really tight on this album.
Incredibly. I mean, this is like peak
I
in my
think-
mind musicianship.
I think what separates it from like a band like Dream Theater though is it doesn't overstay its welcome.
Yeah.
Like Dream Theater would take like a riff from this and like expand it into like fucking 13 minutes. But like most of these songs are like 2 minutes. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Dream Theater version of this album would be 90 minutes long.
Right, yeah. Just one note, we ended up having to abandon the CD and switch to streaming because Dan very much loved this CD.
It's a very loved CD.
He was-
and unlike records, when they're loved, they don't work anymore.
He was trying to do a DJ set with it and scratched it.
Yeah, that was it. Boy, they kicked me out of the club quickly that night.
But yeah, I really liked it. I think it had a lot of the fun, like, progressive, like, riffs that I like, but I also like that it's in small doses, so I don't get sick of it.
It reminded me like kind of like a demented Ren Fair.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was great. I thought it was. I liked it a lot. So
it is surprising. I mean, I'm not surprised because I know the personality of the band, but it is surprising to hear they weren't on drugs when they did this.
Yeah.
It sounded like,
To be fair, some of them might have been, but I know that
Yeah.
Ian and Martin were just not those kind of people.
some songs more than others, but the whole thing did kind of get, what if you stuck Led Zeppelin 3 and Frank Zappa into the teleporter from The Fly at the same time?
was
Run
Frank
the fly.
Zappa a drug user?
I think he was sober.
I thought he was.
Zappa
Yeah,
Eppelin.
yeah, he was sober guy.
Yeah.
Zappelin.
Yeah. Jimmy.
Frank Zeppelin.
Frank Zeppelin 3.
Jimmy Page, not so much.
No.
No. And none of the other Zeppelin people.
John Paul Jones, the most sober.
Probably, yeah.
It does. It really is a lot different than the other Jethro Tull that I've heard. Like, I mean, Aqualung I'm most familiar with. I've listened to Stand Up, and those are very much more in like the heavy rock vein, or at least Aqualung is.
Dan,
Yeah.
you said that they're kind of like proud, like working class, like kind of like sods, like
A lot of their music reflects like the what is it? What they used to do back in the day when there was fiefs and
feudalism.
yes, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
They were very much like, oh, we are the people, we are the commoners, we are the peasants,
So
and we're just gonna sing about that.
yeah, so I can see why they would make fun of prog rock, which had kind of like an elite quality to it. It's
Yes.
like, we can play this, but we're gonna take the piss out of it.
Right. But somehow it ended up doing it in such a genius way that
It also might be why they hate it, because it sounds too much like what they were making fun of.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
probably it. And people probably took it too seriously, and they were like, wait, no.
I don't know how you can
This
take
is
this
supposed to be a joke.
seriously. It's
Well, and they probably did it better than 90% of the people that they were making fun of.
Yeah, agreed.
I think so.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of another prog band that could do it better. Like
Rush, maybe.
Maybe.
It didn't remind me of Rush. It reminded
No.
me more of Yes, but it didn't really remind me of Yes either.
it reminded me more of King Crimson.
It reminded me of
yeah.
musically it most reminded me of Peter Gabriel era Genesis.
I mean,
That's the Ren Fair folky elements, because early Genesis did a lot of that. But yeah.
Yeah.
I kept coming back to Dream Theater because they do a lot of those like tight technical sections that are all over this. But like I said, they just do too much of it, I think.
You know what though? The difference between Dream Theater and
I'm just saying that I think those guys probably
I
listen to
know,
this
but I'm
album a
just
lot.
gonna say the difference between Dream Theater and this actually feels like real, where Dream Theater just feels like we're doing this because we can technically do it.
Right, yeah.
It has no passion
Yeah.
or passion play, as you will.
And I do like some Dream
Pun
Theater
intended.
songs, but I mean, that's kind of what my general vibe is with it, too. It's like,
I don't know. It's very sterile.
Yeah.
That's always
yeah.
every time I listen to Dream Theater, it just sounds like very sterile.
Like,
Yeah.
we can put a key change here, so we will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, key change. All right, this song is going to be 20 minutes long. All right. Is there a reason for it? No, we just thought we'd do it.
Well, this album, it was like, hey, wouldn't it be stupid if we put a key change here?
What if we had 20 different guitar sections? That sounds great. In a
Yeah.
4-minute song? Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
I wonder if they sat around as a band and they're just like, hey, guys, what if we did this in this section right here? Hey, I know. What if we read a poem at the end?
That was probably pretty much it.
Yeah. Well,
That's progressive, right?
I imagine they were kind of like us. Oh, we should totally do this. It'd be hilarious. Everybody would think it's dumb, but And it is, but, you know, whatever.
And most people are like, "This is fucking genius."
Right.
Yeah. I thought it was, yeah, like I said, I thought it was great. And I don't know if Dan thought I was going to shit all over it, but I thought it was great.
No, I just...
It was no Queensryche.
yeah.
Queensryche, I shit all over.
Mind crime.
I would say that the second side really gets pretty serious about what it's trying to say. And I prefer the second side myself. I'm anxious to see curious to see what you guys think of it. Some really good moments.
Do we want to go track by track? It was hard to tell when the songs ended, but let's say track by track.
Yeah, we had to keep being like, Dan, is it the next song yet?
Well, I was at first I was watching the CD player, but
Dan.
it was nice to
You're
watch.
like, no, it's not the song yet.
In my defense, I had the cassette before I had the CD, and the cassette does not have anything on it except Passion Play Side 1, Passion Play Side 2.
Wow.
I was like, are these supposed to be? And when I finally got the CD 20 years later, I was like, oh, they've named all the sections. I didn't know this.
And the names of the sections are kind of making fun of prog rock names, I noticed, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Not like specific songs, but just like the naming conventions and taking a piss out of them. First up, we have Life Beats, which is kind of like a pulse and drone, and then the saxophone came in. I thought it was the flute at first, but Dan pointed out when I asked. And this was like a little brief song. I don't have not a lot of notes on it. Just like, yeah, this is my kind of noise shit.
Yeah, it sets the tone for the whole album. Just some like layered weirdness. It builds up from like a heartbeat, and then has like a saxophone section. I think it was a good way to introduce the album.
I said it sounds like Pink Floyd stole the soundscape for Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
When did Dark Side come out?
73.
74.
Oh, 74.
Was it?
I thought it was 74. I could be wrong.
I dropped my phone.
I think Pink Floyd started in 67, so they were started a year before Toll did, but
And also started with a different guitar player.
there's
Dark Side of the Moon. Oh, it was 73.
Yeah, so it came out the same year.
They're probably working at it.
There's a famous story that the Eagles stole the chord progression for Hotel California from a Jethro Tull song.
What Jethro Tull song?
It's called "We Used to Know" from Stand Up.
Yeah.
Okay. I will.
Well, there's like 12 fucking chords in Hotel California, so that tracks because there's like, it seems like every Jethro Tull song there's like 12 fucking chords.
There's a lot of chords, yeah.
I'll listen to Stand Up. I probably won't listen to the Eagles because
Yeah.
no, I don't hate them because of the Big Lebowski. I like the Big Lebowski because it's like, thank you.
Right, exactly.
No,
My dad hadn't seen Big Lebowski until I told him about it, and he went and found it on Netflix or something, and then like later he came out of his bedroom and he looked at me and he goes, "I hate the fucking Eagles, man."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it was very much the same for him. Like, thank you.
Yeah.
you know,
I don't like yacht rock.
well, yeah. I think the thing I have against the Eagles is I'm tired of hearing the Eagles.
Oh, it's so just like, what's
Like
the word?
Life in the Fast Lane, I could probably never hear again.
Yeah.
Hotel California, I could probably never hear again.
Yeah.
Any song by the Eagles.
It's the self-indulgent slow ones that drive me
Yeah.
nuts. Lion Eyes, Desperado.
Oh, fucking hell.
Stab me in the fucking eye with a
Desperado,
ice pick,
especially
man.
that fucking
Yeah.
song. Okay.
All that bullshit.
And I really hate that they did a critical reevaluation of yacht rock a few years ago. It's like, no, this is all boring yuppie shit. Anyway,
Like Best of Bread.
yeah.
All right, any more thoughts on Life Beats?
No,
There wasn't much to
Steve's
it.
trying to keep us on track.
Prelude. I liked Prelude. Sounded like a circus going to hell.
Yeah. To me, it sounded like demented Final Fantasy battle music at first.
But I like.
But then it kind of went into more of I don't know, like a more chill Renaissance fair vibe.
Yeah, I did like how the volume swells were there for no reason other than the joke. I did feel like this one meandered a little bit, but I enjoyed the joke up until the point when I was like, okay, I'm ready for the first actual song. But
Well, I
yeah.
like that it was it actually felt like when you're watching a play, like it felt like the prelude in a play.
It's funny.
You know?
It's funny that this album has 2 introductory songs before it starts properly too. I
imagine like if you're watching a play, like Life Beats is when it's still dark,
right,
and then Preludes when
like the curtain's still closed.
Yeah, and then Preludes when the curtain opens, the lights turn on, and
every conceivable maniac you can imagine is dancing across the stage.
Yeah, it starts coming out, and then the Silver Chord, the next song, is when the first song, like you said, the first song proper, when they start playing they start singing the first number in the musical.
Apparently this is quite a stage production when they went out to perform it in 73.
In only 73.
And only 73. After that they were like, that's it. But it was quite the bombastic
Did that get videoed?
I'm sure there's something like it out there.
I'm sure there's some shaky.
Yeah.
Like the only footage of the wall stage show from the 80s was some fan made video up on the balcony, so it doesn't look great.
Yeah, which is really sad. I don't know why they did that. Like,
oh boy.
Yep, it's coming for us.
I can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear it coming back. Anyway, Silver Chord. I like that it started with the solo voice and the acoustic guitar. This one was the one where I first noticed the Zeppelin 3 meets Zappa thing. This is also, it's like, okay, this vocal delivery is way too melodramatic in a cartoony way to be meant to be taken seriously. This is a joke. They are taking the piss out of prog rock with this.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still like, even though it was jokey, but it was still like really good singing and really good playing.
Yeah.
So it's like, even though it's like taking a piss, but it's still like.
Well, when we did Spinal Tap earlier in the season, all those songs were a piss take on heavy metal.
Well, yeah,
but the songs are all still really good.
That's the funny thing about like when people can take a piss but still do like really good work. It's crazy to me. Like, but it was still like I enjoyed everything that they were doing in this song. So I thought this was the acoustic guitar and the piano in the beginning were great, and the vocal beginning was great. So,
speaking of Spinal Tap and Jethro Tull, apparently Ian Anderson noticed that Harry Shearer named him Derek Smalls, and so he like confronted Derek Smalls and was like, "Hey, you got a copy of Thick as a Brick, don't you?" He's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "That's where you got the name Derek Smalls from, right?" Apparently, that's the name of a character in Thick as a Brick. So. And Harry Shearer will deny it, but that's what he...
I mean, it could be accidental, too.
Yeah.
It's actually Passion Play that it's from.
The interview we said Thick as a Brick.
Yeah, they probably meant Passion Play.
They might be in denial about...
Derek Small. That's Martin Barr.
That's funny.
Which makes sense because he's the shortest one.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, the Silver Chord basically mirror what Dave said. I like the acoustic, or I like how it starts with like the singing at first, and then the acoustic and piano comes in. This is the first one where I was like, "Oh yeah, I can see why Aqualung fans are pissed about this."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because like Aqualung, like it starts off and it kicks you in the nuts, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But this one's starting off with like Ren Fair music and like more subtle.
Like if you're a rock fan, I mean, you get. We'll get to the song later on, but there's really only one song on here that reminded me of their rock period.
There were 2 for me. 3.
Yeah, maybe 2. Okay. Eventually, though, it does kind of fade out into like this really weird sounding proggy part. I was just sitting there thinking like, oh yeah, Dream Theater wishes they were this good. But I liked it. Cool song.
Any more thoughts on...
There was a really cool interlude in this song as well. That was like really, the guitar and the drums were really kicking in and like really heavy. Like there weren't like the songs weren't all like heavy. But there were moments that were really like would give heavy metal like a run for its money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really liked that part. In the middle of the song, there was like an interlude that was, or like a bridge that was like the drums came in and there was an electric guitar.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like the play between there throughout most of the songs. There was a play between an acoustic guitar and electric guitar, and it was kind of back and forth, and I liked that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my final thoughts on that.
All right, next one, we got Reassuring Tune. Kind of starts out a little crazy and jazzy, then it's kind of like a little brief acoustic tune.
Yeah, kind of sputters, like start stop. Not a lot of thoughts. It's really short.
Yeah,
It's a little, yeah.
I think it was the shortest one on the side. But I just like that it was called Reassuring Tune. Like, it's okay. We're still hard rock. And then it starts off kind of hard rock, and then it's like, then it goes into the like acoustic like ballad, and then it goes into the memory bank.
Yeah. It's like they're fucking with us again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. Anyway, back to the craziness.
Well, like, because Memory Bank, it starts out as kind of more of a typical rock song, but then like halfway through it gets interrupted by like proggy math rock moments. So
Yeah.
This was more normal singing than Silver Cord. Like, he wasn't really doing like the cartoon character melodrama type thing. It sounded like this one sounded the most like a rock song so far on the record. There's a moment a little later, but yeah, I liked what the bass was doing during the flute solo quite a bit. I thought that was cool. The bass is really the instrument that stood out the most to me on this whole record so far.
Yeah. And the last time I really listened to this album, I wasn't as into the bass as I am now. And so I'm listening to it kind of for the first time. And I was like, damn, it really was fucking good. That guy was just going right on.
Yeah, he's grooving.
Yeah. Just amazing.
I think all the musicians on this album are like killing it.
Yeah.
yeah, they're very tight.
Yeah. That's peak stuff.
Well, and like Iommi was talking about Jethro Tull's practice. Like, they practice like 8 hours a day, on time, like strict scheduling, like it was their job, and you know, it really paid off, I think.
Yeah.
I can't see Aomi being in that band for very long, and he wasn't.
Apparently, he took the practice regimen from Jethro Tull and applied it to Black Sabbath. So, I guess he got a van, and then he would just make all the rest of them get up and practice at like 8 a.m.
I can imagine Ozzy.
Yeah, can you imagine getting Ozzy up every morning?
What the fuck?
Sharon!
Oh, I don't know who that is yet.
Bloody sun hasn't come up yet.
Fucking hell!
Generals gathered in the masses.
Tony, I'm gonna bully you again if you don't stop waking me up for band practice.
I'll shove another banana up a woman's snatch.
Oh wait, Tony Iommi was Ozzy's bully. So that's probably why it worked out. He was probably like Ozzy, I'll fucking kick your ass again.
Oh, I didn't know he counted Tony Iommi as his bully.
Yeah, he was a schoolyard bully.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
When Ozzy put the ad in the paper for Ozzy Zig looking for a gig, Iommi at first was just like, I really hope this isn't the same guy I went to school with. And he showed up at the door, and Ozzy came in the door. He's like, "Ah, fuck." And then Bill's like, "Oh, it's all right. I know this guy." And the rest is history.
Wow. Immediate tension.
Yeah.
Any more thoughts on Memory Bank?
I think said it all. I said I like really like the heavy riffs with the lighter parts, and
Yeah.
I would love the flute solo because
Yeah.
it sounded kick-ass.
It's funny they used the name Memory Bank back in 1973 because I mean computers were a thing, but they weren't like as common. So I wonder if that was just another like
Well,
attempt to sound fancy for their prog rock records.
well,
Like,
memory bank was also a term too, like not before computers as well.
That's interesting, though. That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Are you overdrawn at the memory bank?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
with Raul Julia
Yeah.
or Julia.
Yeah. Next track, Best Friends. I think this was my favorite on the album, at least on this side so far. I thought the rhythm section was really good. This one, maybe once I listen to it more, the most normal song on the record won't be my favorite, but it did give me a lot to latch on to, and so yeah, I thought Best Friends was really good.
it was kind of the first normal sounding rock song, but not really
6
normal.
songs in. Yeah.
Like about as normal as this record gets. I think it's funny that it ended in a big arena rock finish.
Yeah. I thought it was a great transition into the song from Memory Bank into the
Yeah.
it transitioned very smoothly into the song, and then it was very kind of heavy and driven, and yeah, that's all I really had. It was a good song.
I didn't notice this, or I didn't note this in the beginning, but I had a really hard time following the story. I will say that.
I didn't try to follow the
I
story.
wasn't-
It's intentionally vague, and it's supposed to be left up to our interpretation.
I had no interpretation.
There is supposed to be an official interpretation. Is basically, well, we'll wait on that.
Well, I did see on Wikipedia there was like a plot synopsis, and,
Yeah,
but
generally, yeah.
And then we kind of continue the string of more or less normal rock songs with Critique Oblique.
this one was my favorite.
I was gonna say this is my favorite too.
Got a little jazzier. I like that scream that it had on the synth that hit near the beginning, and then like that menacing piano that came in.
Yeah, the piano was great in this one.
I like the harpsichord later on too.
I like the sleazy doomy vibe of it. It
Sleazy Doomy, Doomy, or Dome?
doomy, like
Doom, like doom metal.
Doomy.
like Black Sabbath.
Doomy.
Doomy.
He likes to do me.
I just had to clarify sleazy. Oh, come here and do me.
New
No,
video
I'm-
up on Sean's OnlyFans.
Steve do me.
I also really liked that really bitter line where he's just like, "How awful you really are."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I laughed. I laughed out loud.
Because we knew who he's talking about.
Yep.
But yeah, I thought it awesome intro. The talking vocal part in the background was
Yeah.
great.
I like that too.
And like I said, killer piano, throughout.
Mm.
Because there's like a real driving piano throughout the whole song. That was really great. Yep, my favorite on the first side.
Yeah, Ian
Cool.
definitely had an axe to grind with that one, I think.
Yeah.
It's most angry. I think it was the angriest song on that side. Forest Dance number 1.
This was a left turn.
I thought it was funny. It
It was hilarious.
It was a nice little, it did sound like Ren Fair dancing
Yeah.
again.
Well, and it was just like, it's just like, okay, all that Ren Fair shit was at the beginning. We built to something. We had like 3 more or less normal rock songs, and then just nope, fuck you. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it kind of started out like an acoustic ballad, and then some really pretty flute playing came in, and then there was like this pulsing, I think, synth sound that I liked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a recreation of the heartbeat from the prelude.
Doot, 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 doot.
I think it's really pretty.
Yeah.
It's just peaceful.
Yeah.
Good song to
a
go
forest
out,
dance.
go out in
Yeah.
the middle of the forest with your animal friends and stick your arms out and be like, "Come to me, my pretties."
Right.
Yeah. Flexo, come to me, my pretty.
He said, fuck you.
Yeah.
He didn't even wake up when you said his name. He's like, fuck you, Dave.
Flexo.
Flexo heard you. Flexo don't care.
And then we
Really
have,
hears ya.
and then
Really
we have,
don't care.
Then we have wrapping up the side, like, half of interlude of the story of the hare who lost his spectacles. This was the stupidest song yet.
Just a pivot into the absurd.
It's like a children's story, but with no point.
Like I said, I highly recommend we watch the video.
Yeah.
It
It just starts out, he's like, this is the story of the hare who lost his spectacles.
It is full big-headed costumes.
Oh,
The owl, the rabbit, the kangaroo, the bee.
I was hoping it would be animated.
No, it's not.
It sounds like
It might as well be. It's ridiculous enough, but
Yeah.
It's also kind of, like, oh, critics, you hate us? Fine, here's something to really
Yep.
hate.
we're going to make you listen to this and try to decipher it and try to just,
I just love when David just started giggling and then went, this is so stupid, I love it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to it's funny to be silly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
And
imagine them
it sounds like it sounds like a children's story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just imagine them in the studio all giddy about it while they're writing it. This is so dumb.
Yeah.
And, stopping it in the middle is really funny, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we stopped it where it would have been in the album.
In the
Yeah.
vinyl.
In the vinyl.
If I could...
Did you play the song for your daughter?
No, I have not.
You should.
Yet.
Yeah. She'll have many questions. Oh, there we go. Here comes the tornado. We might be interrupted here, folks.
Yeah, it says to get in the basement.
Yep.
Alright, we're rolling again. Okay, none of us survived. We're all dead.
Yeah, the tornado, there were 8 funnel clouds that just touched down right in the middle of Steve's house.
Yep, and
We're dead.
We're all communicating from the afterlife.
Yes.
So, how do you feel about being dead, guys?
Well, it's ironic because this
It's
album is kind of about the afterlife, so...
Well, I'm glad there's no more pain.
Yeah.
Now I just
Speak
have the
for
pain
yourself.
of being
I still got
dead.
a headache.
It's, at least it's over with.
Yeah.
I was just like, hey,
Well, you know,
Daddy-O, I don't want to go to Steve's basement.
The ceilings are really low. Hey, Romeo.
Well, it's really handy when they give you the handbook for the recently deceased. That's really helpful.
Yes, that is helpful.
No,
What if they give you
we all huddled down in
Yeah.
my cold-ass basement,
Yeah.
and that was not fun.
Yeah.
But the
What if they give you the hand job for the recently deceased? Like Lauren Boebert.
I would definitely take an afterlife handy from Lauren Boebert.
Yeah, as long as she didn't talk, I'd be good with it.
And as long as they didn't have to eat at her bloody diarrhea restaurant that the health inspector shut down.
God.
I thought you were gonna say as long as they didn't have to eat her bloody diarrhea. But then you kept talking, and I was like, "Oh, okay." That
Yeah,
makes
she
sense.
used to own a restaurant that the health inspector shut down because people kept getting food poisoning.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
All right.
Side B. We have the rest of interlude of the story of the hare who lost his spectacles. 4 Stance 2. Oh, it's going in reverse order so far. The Foot of Our Stars. Stairs. I copied that down wrong. Foot of Our Stairs. Overseer Overture. I think that's named that just to make it hard to pronounce.
Mm-hmm.
Flight from Lucifer. 1008 to Paddington.
Is that the bear?
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Paddington Bear.
Orange Marmalade.
Ooh, I love orange marmalade.
It's very good, yeah. Magus Perdu.
Magus Perde.
Perde. Okay, and Epilogue.
I bet epilogue is really overblown.
It's 43 seconds. How overblown can it be?
Yeah. Epilogue.
It's just all the chords at once.
Yeah. There's fewer little interstitials in this, but it looks like it might be a shorter side as a whole.
Or it might be a grander side as a whole.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna listen to side 2 from the afterlife because we all died in a tornado.
If the other tornadoes don't kill us in the afterlife, for real.
In the afterlife, you be headed for a mysterious strife.
Well, we're gonna have a flight from Lucifer later, so
Okay.
we'll be fine. We'll come back. All right. What the fuck was that?
The fuck was that?
That made me thick as a brick. In my penis.
Let's just start out with the hair that lost his spectacles video. First of all,
Fuck was that?
we could only find a potato quality version of it on YouTube, unfortunately, but it looked like somebody's acid nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because the guy, to me, sounds like he's doing like a Monty Python impersonation.
That's exactly what they were going for.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's like the hair.
The hare who lost his spectacles.
Pronounced every word as obnoxiously as possible.
Yeah.
Scowling.
Yeah.
A kangaroo in England. How did it get here? I don't know.
I have no idea how involved Ian Anderson was on that, but I have to imagine he was like, what the fuck is this? All right, I guess we're putting it on the album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I'm sure that was part
And
of
how
it.
much acid was that keyboard player on?
Yeah.
I was reading like the synopsis of the story on Wikipedia, and like the story is like essentially about some guy that like goes to the afterlife, and then the hair that lost its spectacles just interrupts the story.
Yeah.
Like it's not really actually part of the overall plot. Like it just kind of crashes in, and then it's like, all right, enough of that, and then it continues on to side 2.
Yep.
And I thought it was funny when you said you bought it on cassette, and you said, well, that can't possibly continue on to side 2.
Yeah.
And then it did.
I remember flipping it over in my car and thinking, okay, we're going to get back to the music, right? No. Nope.
That also means
Ostensibly motionless. The hare.
It got funnier the longer it
Yeah.
went.
Yeah.
that also means too, though, like both of the forest stances really also have nothing to do with the story either. There's just like this long section in the middle that's just like the whole thing is kind of an interlude.
Yeah.
The forest dance is actually supposed to be like when he's in heaven and he's figuring out what heaven's all about and so forth. But then, yeah. The hair was just nothing. Maybe that's what they play on a loop in heaven. I have no idea. Maybe that's why he left.
I thought it was interesting that the character didn't like being in heaven, so he's just like, all right, well, just send me to hell, basically.
Yep.
And then he went to hell, and he was like, oh, this sucks, too.
He was like, oh, this is way worse. Get me the hell out of here.
Well, I'll just stay in purgatory. Fuck it.
I think that's pretty much what happens, isn't it? He just stays in purgatory?
Well, what's implied is that he decides to go back to life.
Oh, and he's like reincarnated.
Reincarnation.
Okay.
That's all the evers at the very end. Ever life, ever flame, ever all this. Just an endless cycle.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reincarnation is a thing because it beats the alternative, basically. Heaven is a place where nothing ever happens.
Yep.
But yeah, overall, I also like this side a lot.
I think I like this side a little better.
Yeah, I think,
It's hard for me to distinguish.
I don't know. I think, this side had my favorite song on it. So,
I do.
I think I like this side a little bit better, but I think the whole thing was great. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't understand why they hate on it so much.
It felt like a little bit like by the end of this, they were taking a little bit less of a piss, too.
Yeah. It started to get a little... All right, we might as well tell a story here.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Might as well wrap it up now that we're in the home stretch.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they were, like, even if they were taking a piss, it doesn't seem like they weren't, like, enjoying doing the music, though. That's the thing, too. Like, the music seemed to have a sense of fun and experimental. It was still... And it was still cohesive, you know.
Well, like it says right here that Ian Anderson says, I always thought that A Passion Play suffered more than any other album I've ever made from being over-arranged and overproduced and overcooked. And I get where he's coming from, but I never thought the overindulgent moments like really overstayed their welcome. Like maybe in a few spots, but
yeah, there were a few songs that I thought, okay, they could have wrapped this up, but then it did wrap up.
Yeah,
not too long afterwards.
Then of course the quote where any Jethro Tull fans who call the album their favorite album of all time should of course remain in the establishment for the criminally insane, in which they probably already reside. And then Barr said he believes it exists in the bottom third of Jethro Tull albums.
Oh.
I wonder what the other guys think. Like, does the keyboard player still stand behind the hare that lost his spectacles?
Well, he used to dress up as a rabbit on stage.
Oh.
He has a thing for rabbits. I think it's I don't know.
Fetish.
I don't know what it is.
Maybe he's a furry.
Yeah,
He could
he's a
be.
furry.
There's a story about when they were on a Thick as a Brick tour. He used to wear the suit on stage, and then he would, during one of the instrumental sections, he would go and he would piss into a can of beer. And then somebody knocked the beer can over and it went into the rabbit suit's head.
Oh, no.
And then, as Barr describes it, there was this terrible cry of anguish as he put his rabbit head on and got a little bit wet.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
The story of the hare who got his head pissed in.
Yeah.
All right, so track by track, we have the continuation of the story of the hare who lost his spectacles. Still stupid, still hilarious. I cracked up the longer it kept going.
I like where it kept like it. I thought it ended, but then it did the whatever he said. He just kept saying it.
Yep.
And that was funny.
And then did the big rock chords at the end, and then stopped them.
Yeah.
It did remind me of a Monty Python thing.
Yeah.
I could totally see Monty Python doing that.
Mm.
And yeah, that was what it reminded me of.
It's one of those bits that starts out kind of funny and then it drags on, then it's not funny, and then it gets funny again.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's almost like Monty Python always said, the more they would drag something on, it would stop being funny, and people would be like, "Oh, come on now," and then then they would get back to funny.
Right. It goes in cycles.
Yeah.
That said, I'm sure the people that were looking for the heavy rock of Aqualung were like, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I'm getting a fucking children's story right
Yeah. I mean, you could totally put that video up on I don't know, Nickelodeon on some kind of variety show or something, and it would have fit in just fine.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Except for the part where the ballerina was chased by the dick.
Yeah.
That was weird.
The fuck was that?
They're like, well, we got to make it weird somehow.
Yep. As if it wasn't weird enough.
Yeah.
We got to make it threatening weird, though.
It feels meta,
Maybe
It's
maybe that ballerina was the one that got killed on the cover.
That was apparently the one.
Yeah.
It's just very meta. It's like they want to do this album that's meta, and then it goes into this children's story that is meta because it pulls you out of it, and suddenly it's something different. It's like a deeper layer, and then all of a sudden he's chasing her up the stairs. Well, what's going on here?
Yeah.
It's like they keep saying, "Oh, you think this is weird?
We can make it weirder, motherfucker."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so back into the story. We got Forest Dance number 2.
More upbeat and rock instrumentation than Forest Dance 1.
I thought it sounded like adventure music. I was picturing I don't know, riding a horse triumphantly in the middle of a field. It's the kind of music you would play before the evil king or something invades your kingdom.
Where Sephiroth fucks shit up and puts the snake on the...
Show us the meaning of haste, Shadowfax.
Yeah.
I really didn't have much to say about this one because it was short, but it was nice. I liked it.
Ended with weird synth sounds.
I thought that was great.
Yeah.
There were a lot of synths on this album that sounded really ahead of its time, I felt like.
Yeah.
I liked a lot of the electric piano parts. There was there's one that's coming up that I think the next song actually.
The Foot of Our Stairs.
Nice stop rhythms, and I like the electric piano in this one. There is a lot.
Yes. Go ahead.
This one started like the folky voice and acoustic before like the organ came in and like the rock instruments more came in, but it it started kind of similar to the Silver Chord, but it was less jokey. It sounded more bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed it started out with like a acoustic medieval folk, and like occasionally there were highlights from the other instruments, but it never like. It took a while to like build back into the song, and then eventually got this like flute mixed with organ in a really cool groove that I liked. Had some like really nice lead guitar playing. I think I heard some saxophone on that, which if so, it mixed into it interestingly, I thought, because I'm not used to hearing a saxophone with like medieval sounding music, you know, or Renaissance sounding music.
Well, and then
especially a soprano saxophone, which is not the saxophone that we all kind of think of when we think of saxophone. It's more closely related to a clarinet. So it's got that really thin, reedy sound.
It's the kind of saxophone most known to be played by Kenny G that everyone hates.
Exactly.
Yes.
That one.
Well, and I thought like the end when we were like confused a little bit because I wrote some notes because we were like, oh, is this the overseer part?
Yeah.
That part sounded like almost like a jazz song. Like that ending part was almost like jazz structured.
Yeah.
And I thought that was great because they were doing they did like a flute solo and then they did like a guitar solo.
Right.
And they mixed it. And I think they even did a sax solo in that ending bit before the Overseer's overture.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a great bit.
Yeah.
Like that section was fantastic.
A lot of Toll fans talk about that specific instrumental section as being like just like sublime or something.
Oh shit! I fucking called it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was amazing. I thought that part was really great.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Next one, Oversea Overture, might be my favorite on this side. It had some like really cool sounding synth mixed with the guitar. I think they interacted with each other in a really interesting way. Kind of reminded me of Iron Maiden, not completely, because Iron Maiden's not as synth and keyboard heavy, even on like their most synth sounding album. This was the one where I really noted that the synth sounded like ahead of its time.
It sounded like the whole thing sounded really sinister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a story heavy song too.
Yeah.
And it had a really driving beat, but then there was all of a sudden that weird change in the middle that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And then it went back to that driving beat, and I like that.
Yep. Yeah, there's a line in here that always struck me. Legends were born surrounding mysterious lights seen in the sky flashing. I just lit a fag, and then took my leave. Which, fag in this instance,
Cigarette.
refers to a cigarette. And in my mind, I thought, this is Lucifer talking, and he is smoking. But because he's Lucifer, it appears in the sky, probably like lightning or something, and people's like, oh, what's going on? I'm just smoking, guys. Just the image of that, I thought was striking.
Yeah.
I always thought that.
It's a good line.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't understand why they hate this album so much.
Well, I think about it in the context of just coming off of Aqualung and Thick as a Brick and not knowing what to expect. Now, looking at it, we can kind of look back with this different perspective, I guess, because all of the other stuff happened after this.
Yeah.
But at that point, they were like, these are the guys that did Aqualung. What the hell is this?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying like why Jethro Tull. Like,
Oh, why they hate it? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, good question. I don't know.
It's
I honestly
weird.
don't know. Ian hated the saxophone.
Oh.
He said he picked it up for this. He wanted to do something a little bit different, but he could not stand it. So this was the one and only album.
I love saxophone and rock, so Ian, I disagree.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like the one after this was like War Child, and did they just go back to a basic sound for that one? Do you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Much more accessible.
Do I recognize any of these songs? Let me see.
Bungle in the Jungle, probably.
Bungle in the Jungle.
Was that one about Vietnam?
That's a good question. If you listen to it, I don't think so. It's a very weird song.
All right, Flight from Lucifer.
This one was really good too.
Even more sinister.
Yeah, it had a really great groove to it. It gets quiet in moments and then builds back up, gets loud and then gets quiet again.
Yeah.
And I noticed you like this too, Sean, but the laser sounding synths are really cool.
Yeah, that was like I like the laser noises, and I like the. This is the one where it was like it had a really driving intro beat that was great, and then the layered sounds, nice solos in there.
Yeah, that middle section with the 3 solos. It just every time I'm like,
very, very keyboard forward out of all of them. The most keyboard forward song on the record, and I liked how it kind of melted at the end, like kind of like fell apart. Good snarl on the vocals.
I always wanted to do a Star Trek video to that song.
What does God need with a starship? What does Lucifer need with a starship?
When he's barking up a wrong tree when Q turns Crusher into an English setter. I want to have that going.
Yeah, we were talking about Alice Cooper a few weeks ago, and he has an album where his character goes to hell. So I wonder if it's the same devil.
Maybe we should do that one, and we'll find out.
Yeah.
You can go to hell.
10:08 to Paddington.
Orange marmalade.
That's what it felt like when I was listening to it. It was nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little bit of orange rhyme in there. Rhyme in there. It was great.
It was a very sharp left turn, a very deliberate lightening of tone after Flight from Lucifer.
Yeah, it's almost like a what do they call it? Post-climax.
Yeah. Post-coital.
Post-coital glow, just laying there going.
It did have kind of that train beat going that you hear like in like a Johnny Cash song.
Yeah.
It was a nice acoustic number to bring you down.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But it was also a short one.
Yeah, I didn't have much to say about that one.
Yeah.
And then we come to Magus Perde.
That was my favorite on the
That's
record.
Perde,
Mine too. My
Yeah.
favorite on the record.
Just
Killer fucking bass, killer fucking drums.
I love the
killer
doubles.
fucking flute.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Kick ass.
yeah.
I loved layering on the percussion with the tambourines and stuff. It sounded, to me, this sounded like something from an underrated early Bowie record, The Man Who Sold the World.
Oh yeah. I did.
Interesting.
Yeah, I liked its like jovial intro, and then it leads into a really interesting like bass and drum groove that I think really made the song.
Yeah, it was a killer song. It was just good all around. I can't even.
Yeah, good dynamics with instruments dropping out and coming back in.
Yep.
Is that the one where he's basically like, I don't belong in heaven or hell?
Yeah.
Well, that was Flight from Lucifer. This one's more about like, okay, now what am I going to do? And then he decides he's going to be reborn.
Let's
His
Let's
Flight,
give it another go.
Flight from Lucifer is like, I would gladly give up my halo for a horn and the horn for the hat I once had.
This album basically predicted the plot of The Good Place.
Yeah, pretty much.
Poe Buddy's Nerfic.
Take it sleazy.
Such an underrated show. I love that show.
Show's very good.
That show blew my mind, and then I had to watch it again right after I finished it. Like,
Yeah.
I liked it that much.
I only watched a couple episodes.
Watch
Really?
it.
Which season did you watch?
The first season.
Okay.
That's so good.
Yeah, we don't
All
want to
of the first
spoil.
season?
Yeah, we don't want to
No.
spoil what
No,
happens.
okay, then we'll stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Try it again, and if it seems cheesy at first, just keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Well, I was watching it with. This happens all the fucking time. I was watching it with my fucking wife.
Your fucking wife.
When
Yes.
she got ahead of you.
No, she's like, don't watch it without me, and then she stops watching it.
Yeah.
And they're like, motherfucker, it happened with The Witcher too.
Motherfucker.
It happened, like we were watching The Witcher together, and I'm like, are you ready to watch it? And she's like, oh, I need to rewatch the first season again. I don't remember.
Oh,
what.
no.
I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Just watch the recap on YouTube. We're losing the mojo. Oh, that would drive me crazy.
Yeah, so
What
like
drives me nuts about a lot of modern shows, they take fucking 3 years for the next season. I'm like, I forgot
Yep.
what fucking happened during the first season.
Yep.
Just read about the first season on Wikipedia.
Last time on Star Trek: The Next Generation.
sometimes watching a show with her is also maddening if it's like out, like the whole series is out, because sometimes she'll like watch season 1 or part of season 1 and then jump to season 3.
What?
Yes. Like, because she's like, well, I wanted to see what happened.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's a
Oh my
journey.
gosh.
It's
I'm
about the
like-
journey, not the
I'm
destination.
like, what the hell is wrong?
I could not
then-
watch TV with your wife.
And then
No.
she'll go back and watch like up to. I'm like,
No.
and you'll watch like you'll be like, where the fuck are you?
Oh no.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
She's a creature of chaos.
She has. Like I'm like I cannot watch.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's maddening. Like
That's
trying to watch
amazing.
a show with her. Anyways,
Anyway, epilogue. Not much to say about epilogue.
Yeah, it starts out like really dramatic, and then it fades into a weird synth part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Now-
it seems like it fades out, and what it seems like is going to be a dramatic build-up, which is funny. Another taking of the piss.
Yeah, like it has no epilogue.
Yeah.
I can only like make out one word of what they're saying at the very end. It's snake, and then after that, I don't know what he says.
Oh, a snake in the apple. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
kinda what I was
like the theme of reincarnation. It's like, okay, it's starting again. Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe he came back as a snake. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's a whole bunch of leftover songs from this. In
Yes.
Something called the Chateau de
Toilette.
Heroville Sessions.
Chateau
I
de
butchered that.
Reville.
Say that again.
Chateau de Reville. So apparently,
Say it
this is
again.
De Reville. I don't know. That's just my closest approximation. I have no idea. Anyway, so this is a famous studio that I think Elton John and some other people recorded at. So they decided to go there in France. But it's full of bugs, and they all got food poisoning, and they lasted like 2 weeks. And so they were like, fuck this. Let's go back to England. And that's why they threw everything away and started fresh. But this is actually a really good album. They went back and completed it later on.
Oh,
And that's
And
the
it's-
sessions.
There's a lot of anthropomorphic animal songs in there and everything. It's very good.
All right. I don't know if I would say that's in the bottom third of Jethro Tull albums because they've released a lot of Jethro Tull albums and I haven't even like heard enough to make that call. But
Yeah.
I like it as much as anything I've heard. I think I liked it more than Thick as a Brick.
Yeah.
I haven't heard "Thick as a Brick," so I can definitely say it's in the top 3 Jethro Tull albums I've listened to, since it's the
Yeah.
third Jethro Tull album I've listened to.
Yeah. It's the second one I've ever heard. I liked it. It was good. It was interesting. It was never boring, or I don't think it was ever self-indulgent just because of how interested it was in taking the piss out of things that are self-indulgent.
I would totally listen to this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot, so I would go buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you're a fan of prog rock, if you're a fan of prog metal, I think you should check this out.
Or if you're not and want to laugh at it, you can check this out too.
Yeah.
Well, if you're like, I like the idea behind a lot of prog, I just don't like how overindulgent it gets. I would say check this out because they tend to keep it short.
Yeah.
Like I know Ian says it's overwritten or whatever he said, but I've heard a lot of overwritten prog albums, and this one is merciful in its execution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Because
don't
there's a
know.
lot of like complicated, tight, on a dime playing where they're
Yeah.
all in tune with each other. It's really interesting to listen
But
to.
it never feels masturbatory.
Yeah, they don't go on for
That-
too long.
Good way to put it.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
definitely a good way
Yeah.
to put it, because you like Dream Theater feels
Yeah.
masturbatory and sterile.
Yeah.
It's a sterile wank, as the British would say.
I just
Blimey.
imagine
Blimey, I got a wank.
we've all composed songs, and I know we've all been in a mode where we've composed a bunch of songs in a row, and then we go back years later and we look at those songs and we think, holy crap, how did I do that? Like,
Yeah.
how did I come up with that? And it just feels like a complete, like, like it came from somebody else.
A stranger wrote this. Yeah.
Exactly, and I just get this
Yeah.
feeling that maybe when they look back at this, maybe someday, not now, maybe they'll look back and go, "Wow, what the hell?"
It's not that bad.
It's definitely not necessarily like really super accessible, but there's a lot of genius stuff going on here
Yeah.
that just kind of flowed out of us.
I guess I would have, I would have to hear more to be more Jethro Tull to be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's in the bottom 3 if that was really what what they believe. But
Well, it's also they did a huge 180 after this one as well. They went to just straight up folk rock, mid 70s. They just switched again, and all their stuff sounded like it was from a Renaissance fair, which is personally my favorite period. But and then they went into their synth phase. Questionable though it might be, I still find it very.
That's Under Wraps, right?
That's Under Wraps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that one on cassette.
Yeah.
A band with that long of a career, it can be even hard to know where to start sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can say that I've listened to Under Wraps, and I do like that one.
Yeah.
I know they don't like it, but I liked it.
Yeah. It got a lot of heat as well.
Jethro Tull, you're not allowed to evolve.
I challenge anyone to find a purer encapsulation of 80s music than Under Wraps. Written with the genius of Ian Anderson, because a lot of the stuff back then was just like gimmicky and one-hit wonders and stuff. And here's an entire album of just completely overproduced, but spot on, I think, music.
Trans by Neil Young is like that too.
Oh,
Underrated album.
Yeah.
I like how all the 70s bands had to try their hand at synthy pop music, and then all the hair metal bands had to try their hand at grunge.
Yep.
Well, I think Jefferson Starship is pretty over. Like when we built this city.
Yeah, but that sucks. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I unapologetically love that song. I was 12 when it came out, so that probably helped.
Yeah. I don't know. That song still makes me like.
I know. I heard that years later. I was like, why does everybody hate this song? I don't understand. I mean, I get it, but I also still love it.
It's because they used to sing White Rabbit, and now they're fucking singing, "We built this city."
It might as well be a completely different band, though. Different
Oh,
singers. I mean, I don't even know what held over because they were first Jefferson Airplane, and then they were Jefferson Starship, and then they were just Starship.
Yeah.
I think didn't they become one of those bands that didn't have any original members?
I'm sure.
They still
Iron
had
Butter.
original members on We Built the City, but eventually I think, they got to the no original members phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Butterfly
fucking
is one
wild,
of
yeah.
those bands that has no original members, but they only had one hit, so it's like,
Iron Butterfly. Marge, remember when we used to make out to this hymn?
Do you remember when we used to make out to these?
Later in the
that was
season,
a good Homer.
Thank you.
later in the season, I'll be bringing in a Molly Hatchet album, and they currently have no original members. And the original fans of the band from like the 70s, they call it Bobby Hatchet because that's the name of the guy that like took over the band and basically licensed the name to like tour as a tribute act, basically.
So like Van Hagar, kind of.
Well, Van Hagar at least still had most of the.
True, good point. Yeah.
I don't know.
Bobby Hatchet.
Bobby Hatchet. I kind of like
That's
it.
what you just start calling your dog.
Yeah, Bobby Hatchet. I kind of like it when a band with no original members just tours as like solo acts, like Marky Ramone doesn't call his tour the Ramones.
Mm-hmm.
He calls it Marky Ramone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is how it should be.
Yeah.
I think CJ Ramone does the
CJ does
same.
that too, yeah.
It's like that. Leonard Skinner's another one that doesn't have any original members. They're all dead now.
They're all dead, yeah.
Well, yeah.
All of them?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I know a lot of them died in
crash,
the plane
yeah,
crash.
wasn't it?
But
Yeah, but I mean, his brother has been singing at, being the lead singer for
Probably
since
about as
the
long as his
80s
brother
or
was.
something like that. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because they kept touring with like the surviving members, and then they all just eventually peeled their way off, and they made a terrible album called God and Guns.
Oh, jeez.
And I hate that because it kind of goes against the lyrics of Saturday Night Special.
Yeah.
But,
Well, and I think the one guitar player took his own life because he was like paralyzed, and he just like from the
I think you're right. Yeah.
because he was
Damn.
paralyzed from the plane
Yeah.
crash, and he felt like it ruined his life. So
One of the guitar players that crawled out of the wreck got shot by the guy that found him.
What the hell?
Yeah, he came out with a rifle and just shot him, and he's like, "I just survived a plane crash, dude."
Fucker? What the hell?
You better get that plane off my property,
he's coming
son.
right for us.
What the fuck?
America.
America,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
But yeah, in conclusion, Jethro Tull is a land of contrasts.
I mean, out of all the Jethro Tull albums I've heard, none of them sound the same.
Yeah, that's very true.
So
Yeah, I
Everything's
agree.
different.
Because
I think there's a Jethro Tull album for everyone.
Yeah, I agree.
I've heard 3, and they all 3 sounded different. But they all 3 sounded pretty great. So
Ian Anderson is an interesting figure. I've listened to a few of his interviews lately, and he's very much an old curmudgeon.
Yeah, he
I
is.
probably wouldn't want to be in a band with him, no.
No. That's why they recycled. They went through so many band members over the years. I think he was just.
Is it me though? When in the 70s, was he crazier?
No, he just acted crazier. He was always that.
That was a
way.
stage thing.
That was all a stage thing. He would just, he would look like a maniac on stage, and then behind the scenes, it was all business. When I met him, this is terrible. I was really into Jethro Tull. I mean, like really into Jethro. Like obsessed, like autistic fanboy obsessed.
Like I am with Black Sabbath.
Yes, except So this is '96. I met him after the show. They drove out in a car and they'd stopped for us and signed autographs, and I'm fanboying so bad. And I said, "Ian, you're a musical genius, man. You're the god of music." And you could just see the keyboard players. He was like, "Oh Jesus!" And Ian, to his credit, he just said, "Well, I'm just like any other bloke. I'm just going home after a hard day's work." Like,
Well, you do a really good fucking job, man.
so yeah, that's my meeting Ian story.
well, it is kind of weird meeting like famous people sometimes, because you're like, what do I say to not sound like a jackass? I would say what you said is probably not one of those things, but but I think it's okay.
Yeah.
When one of my old bands opened for the Dead Boys, I did give like a sincere, your albums really meant a lot to me when I was depressed once. To Cheetah Chrome, he was like, "Oh, thank you," and then that was the conversation.
Oh,
so yeah,
okay. Well, that works.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You can check out me and Dave and Dan in a group called Lucid Fugue. That's where our theme song came from. But if you're into flute music like Jethro Tull, Dan, you have something for that.
I do. I have a project called Shrouded Days. A lot of flute-flavored stuff on there. You can also check out my YouTube channel. I actually have quite a few Jethro Tull cover videos, flute cover videos. And I also do some instructional videos on how to play some of those Jethro Tull songs. So feel free to check that out on YouTube, Shrouded Day.
And it's weather's pretty nice right now, so you can always see any one of us sitting on a park bench.
Oh, my God.
Knew you were gonna fucking do that.
You gotta cycle it back around.
Sun streaming cold.
Anyway, catch you on the flip side.
Fuck off, guys.
Peace.
See ya.
Side 1, Side B is a Floof Goof Studios production. Head on over to killrockmusic.com, that's KILRAVOCK music.com, to check out our post-punk band, the Alliterates, and Steve's solo project, Killrock. You can also check out Steve and Dave's experimental project, Lucid Fugue, where the theme song comes from, at lucidfugue.bandcamp.com. You can also check out Dave's old band, Gong Farmer, at gongfarmer.bandcamp.com, spelled GONGFERMOUR. You can find each of us on various social media platforms. Check out the description for more information. Thanks!
Lick my love pump.
This music really makes me hate the centralized bank.
Sunday morning.
All hail to Sean. All hail to Sean.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.
Doctor Who. Hey, the TARDIS.
What the hell was that?
What the hell is that?
What the fuck was that?
Puskadu is German, yeah. Not really.
Oh, no, they're from Minnesota. 1, 2, XU.
How does it feel?
Ziggy, help me!
This ain't your papa's Black Sabbath. We ain't dinosaurs now.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
You knew right away.
Got hit by the lights.
Yeah.
Rev up like a douche.
Where the fuck is the beefy bag?
Sir, you're just a lieutenant. Shut up.
I got them wolf penis blue, yeah.
Satan!
Satan! Burn!
Yeah. Sitting on a park bench.
Oh.
Oh